Tom Brady against Patrick Mahomes. I think it's fair to say the quarterback matchup in the Super Bowl will be anticipated. For more, I'm here now with Bill Enright. And Bill, let's be honest. I think that the reason this matchup is being sold or will be sold the way it is because Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. And Patrick Mahomes is the first guy you look at and go, oh, maybe he could get there one day. For me, this is a matchup of the GOAT against the best I've ever seen. So the question to you is, can Mahomes ever actually catch Brady?
Can he get there? Yeah, of course he can get there. There's a possibility he could get there. Here's what's going to take. Okay, during Tom Brady's reign with the Patriots, let's just remove his stuff, everything he's doing with Tampa Bay. Let's just focus on his career with the Patriots. Okay, the Miami Dolphins, they had 18 different quarterbacks, 10 different coaches. The Bills, they had 18 different quarterbacks, 9 different coaches. The Jets, 16 different quarterbacks, 5 different coaches. So if the Raiders, if the Broncos, if the Chargers, if they go through that same pattern of absolutely abysmal seasons, allowing Tom Brady, and I'm not taking anything away from the Patriots, but that was a big factor in the Patriots' reign of dominance, 18 out of 20 AFC East Conference championships. So if Patrick Mahomes can accomplish that with the Chiefs, winning 18 AFC West champion titles during the next 20 years, then yeah, that's one step for Patrick Mahomes. Then, of course, you have to factor in that Patrick Mahomes will have to play well into his 40s, just like Tom Brady is doing at 43 years old. So if Patrick Mahomes can perform at this level, the level that we're seeing him play right now, the exceptional level, the level that he was the NFL MVP, the Super Bowl MVP, leading his team to back-to-back Super Bowls, if he can play at this level for the next 18 years, then sure, he could catch Tom Brady. Now, I think that is more of the outlier. Tom Brady is the exception. He's not the norm. Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, widely considered two of the best quarterbacks over the last 10 years.
But
They have,
isn't that part of the point? I mean, like part of the point, you're bringing up other greats, right? And the distance between Tom Brady and those greats, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady already has as many NFC championship wins as Aaron Rodgers. He already has more playoff wins against NFC opponents than Drew Brees.
yep. Well, exactly. So I think the fact that Brady is the outlier, not the norm, and Rodgers and Brees were so good, even just the last 10 years, that Mahomes is more likely to fall into their category instead of Tom Brady's. Now, that's not saying he won't be one of the greats. Rodgers and Brees, all-time greats. But Tom Brady is just on another level all by himself.
Well, here's the difference. Mahomes is better than those guys. He's a better player than those guys. I mean, when I watch him, I'm in awe watching him play. Again, taking nothing away from Tom Brady, there's a reason he's the consensus GOAT. I mean, more than, twice as many playoff wins as Joe Montana at this point. I think a lot of it could come down to this game, to be honest. I mean, it really would set Mahomes back a little bit if he loses to a 43-year-old Brady head-to-head. But if he's able to win this game, he'd be on such a fast track, right? An MVP, 2 Super Bowls back to back, defeating Brady. And to me, it's not just about rings. It's not about like getting to 6 rings. The reason the 6 rings stand out for Brady is because the other people we named, his contemporaries, are so far behind him in that department. But if Mahomes is able to get to 4 or something and break individual records, who knows what the guy's able to accomplish. But if you got people like me already saying he's the best player you've ever seen, obviously there's going to be a rush to anoint him whenever that opportunity presents itself.
There was a time when Aaron Rodgers was awe-inspiring, and he won a Super Bowl early in his career in 2010. That was the last time that he won an NFC championship. The last time he's been to the Super Bowl. That was 11 years ago. And I think if you said, "Oh, well, Rodgers will never win another Super Bowl," back when he won that first one, you probably think that I was crazy if I said that. But that ends up happening to more often than not these great quarterbacks that we see. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers this offseason, but the fact that Aaron Rodgers at one point was making the same kind of plays and having the same kind of success that we're seeing with Patrick Mahomes right now, it just shows how hard it is to perform at that great level throughout your whole career like Tom Brady has.
Yeah, I don't want to diss Aaron Rodgers, but this is a praise of Brady. I don't think Rodgers belongs in the conversation with him. At the same time, I think that Patrick Mahomes is a better player than Aaron Rodgers ever was.